Hey y'all. Hey. I'm fixing me some lunch slash breakfast because I ain't ate breakfast. So I'm trying to do a little healthy type lunch. So I am having again and the cottage cheese with the mustard on it, an apple. I'm doing some oatmeal this time with it. Hopefully the oatmeal is good to go with it. Boiled eggs and sausages, and that's what I'm having. Hopefully it's healthy enough. So, how y'all doing? Hopefully y'all doing good. But I got some ring the doorbell, hit the thumbs up the like button. Welcome to my channel if you was new. But I got a topic I want to talk to y'all about. And I said that I wasn't even going to talk about this. Probably shouldn't talk about it. But I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to speak on it because it's my opinion. And this is something that everybody been talking about. And I see it's a whole lot of people confused out here. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of people out here confused. And I think that I need to put my version out here and hopefully it reach some of these confused people. That way it opens up some eyes. That way they can see what's really going on. And the topic I'm going to be talking about is this here Diddy situation. This here's a mess. So I'm finna finish fixing my lunch. And then we're gonna go sit down. I took me some notes because I want to stay on track with what I was trying to tell y'all, because y'all know me. I'll get off track in a minute. But I took me some notes so we can stay on track, on topic. So I can give y'all my opinion of what I think about this here Diddy situation. Y'all, this here is way bigger than what we thinking. What some of y'all thinking. Ain't what we thinking, because I ain't thinking what some folks thinking. This is way bigger. This is not no little petty, no little, oh, he did this, or he got all this money, why would he do this, or people just trying to get him locked up type of, no. No, sugar. No, sugar, honey. Boo boo. If you got two eyes to see, you got common sense. You got, let's just be real, discernment, the Lord on your side, the eye to be able to see foolishness, evilness. If you got them eyes to be able to see that, you could tell what's really going on. So I'll talk to y'all in a minute. All right, so I wanted to try it again because, you know, everything don't be good the first time you try it. So I wish I had some vegetables, but I don't. But this here is my lunch. Amen. So, about the Diddy situation. Now, people like, did this happen? Did he really do that? What y'all think? Here's what I think. I think it did happen. I think he did it. I think it's too much. That went down, that was never said for years. And a lot of people, they wonder why they coming out now. Why they coming out now? Don't y'all know that in situations like this, some kind of something has been signed. Some kind of something has been signed. So people has feared that paperwork they have signed. They have feared what could happen to them if they were to say something. And so sometimes it takes for a whole gang of people to start speaking out on the same situation about what someone has done to them, just for one person to feel brave enough to say, hey, ain't nothing happened to them, then I'm gonna speak my truth and tell you, since ain't nothing happened to them. So when you idolize people, it makes it hard for you to believe that they could do such harmful things, evil things, because of who they are, how much money they got. At the end of the day, that's a person. You can't put nothing past nobody. And just because he got money, don't mean that everybody trying to tear him down, and I've been hearing that too. Like, people, it seem like when people are just doing so well, they trying to come for you. When you get to the top, he been up there. He been doing well. He been to the top. People been talking about this. Pictures don't lie. Nah, I agree that if he wanna do men, that's his business. You know what I'm saying? But there's a line that needs to be drawn when you want to do men. I mean, force people into stuff. You know, young and older. There's a line that needs to be drawn. That's where the problem is at. So this is what happened when young people or the parents of the young people get into these industries, whether it's an actress, actor, basketball player, tennis ball player, lawyer, doctor, nurse, president. When stuff like this happens, that's what you call somebody that is an idolizer and do anything for the love of money. The love of money is the root to evil. Okay? Y'all gotta pay attention to what some of these people that is in this has been talking about. For example, Orlando Brown. Everybody want to look at that boy like he's crazy. That boy ain't crazy by a long shot. any person in their right mind with an ear to listen, you can hear exactly what he's saying. He's telling what's going on. So, here's what I think that happens. You get into the industry, right? Whether you're a comedian, actress, singer, dancer, whatever. And you could be signed to somebody, or your producer, whoever. You don't know that your producer have connections to this organization, because really it's an organization. It's an organization to make their pockets richer, and it's way bigger than what we can even imagine. Way bigger. So you sign to this person or whatever, and don't you notice that it's a pattern of it's always like the really, really talented people. And these people see P. Diddy them. These people see the drive, that they see the talent in this person, which can bring this organization more money. So this person is this actor, whatever, is so hungry for more money to the point where they'll do anything for money. They have these parties. So now, let's just say the producer or whoever of this person be like, hey, I got this person right here I want you to bring on our team. They gonna be something. They gonna make us billions. While they taking care of you, paying you millions and billions. You see what I'm saying? That's the promise to you, that they're gonna take care of you. They're gonna buy you cars. They're gonna take care of you. Go to the party. That's why they talk about these parties. So you go to the party, and you go to this big party, right? Looking good, everything. Everybody there, having a good time, blah, 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 whoop, whoop. But then you is invited to the after party. Everybody ain't invited to this after party. Only people that's going to be invited to this after party is the ones that's about to join this organization. Follow me now. So there's a select few. And you don't even know what you're getting yourself into. You really don't, because they don't sell you so many dreams on what they're going to do for you, which they're going to take care of you. But, so now you come to this after party, and let's just say when you come to this after party, it's probably going to be a lot of them there. But the main ones that's going to be there is the ones that's already involved in this. And then let's just say it may be 5 more people that's coming. These new people, these young ones. You know what I'm saying? These young ones, these young girls and boys. They get there. And now they got to sign this paper. Because I'm quite sure time they go through the door, everything that's going down ain't being shown right there in their face. So some stuff is hidden until this paper is signed or whatever is signed. This agreement where you can't say nothing. But before you sign this paper, everything done sounded so good. They don't reel you in so good to the point where you believing they're going to take care of you and ain't no strings attached. So now you partying, you having a good time. You is being offered to do a lot of different things while you at this party. This is how I see it now, allegedly. You being offered to do a lot of different things while you was at this party. So you got ones that's willing and you got ones that's going to be not willing. All right. So now you at this party, you one of them willing ones because you be like, shoot, I've been curious about this party. I've been wanting to go to this party. I want to see what this party is about. I want to know if it is they doing what everybody else saying that they is doing up in these parties. I want to know. You the wrong one to want to go to them type of parties. Because, first of all, they're going to get you with that paper that you done signed. So you going to feel so comfortable with doing anything. Drugs, opposite sexes, same sexes, everything. Young ones, all that. You going to feel comfortable with doing all that stuff right there because now you have been told that this confidential. Ain't nobody going to know what you do up in here. Only way they find out is if you say something. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep this here on the hush hush secret. Enjoy yourself, have a good time. Let's drink, let's party, let's do drugs, let's, you know what I'm saying? Okay, the willing one. So the willing one start partying. The willing one start partying. And then the next thing you know, start indulging in all this stuff. You willing. Not knowing that what you really getting yourself into. This ain't just gonna be no one-time thing because when you sign this paper, when you don't start seeing what goes down in here, when you don't start doing what goes down in here, we own you now. We own you now. So whether you want to get out of this or not, you can't get out of this. You know too much. You know too much and you signed this paper, so we own you. You know what I'm saying? That's how simple it is because they curious. They curious. They want the money. They want to be like the next one. They want the fame. And guess what else going to reel them in even more better? When they go to the after party, now you probably seeing the bigger celebrities, the ones that wasn't even at the first party. You're seeing the bigger celebrities, so now you feeling like somebody. You feel, you know what I'm saying? You important. Oh, I'm up in here with blah, 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 whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? We could just name a few. I'm up in here with them. Oh, I'm going to be just like them. Oh, they're going to be taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? It's going to look real good. So, now then there's the unwilling one. The unwilling one start drinking and stuff like that. The person, you know, let's just say they pass out. But you don't sign this paper. You partying with them. So, down for whatever. It's a whatever type of thing now. So you passed out, you don't even know what's going on. There's levels to this thing. And that's why there's supposedly like different rooms and floors and all kind of stuff like that, because there's rooms where people is being taken advantage of in by the ones that is already a part of this organization that's willing to do it, and also the ones that's a part of this organization that's not willing to do it because they're being controlled and told what to do. it was such and such saying, hey, I want you to do this. And I'm going to sit here and watch. Whether you want to do it or not, you ain't got no choice. Long story short, let's fast forward. Now, you're a part of this thing, and this ain't what you want to do no more. But you can't get out of it because the only way you can get out of it is RIP. They do it to you, you do it to yourself. Only way. So, that's when you find that you got these young, used to be hot celebrities turn to drugs. Just think of the few that you saw happen. You just happened to. They was hot. Next thing you know, they end up on drugs because they can't handle what they have to deal with. What they have signed themselves to, they sold to. They can't handle this. This is a until death do us part type of thing. So they end up on drugs and just to be able to cope. Let's just say Orlando Brown. So now, allegedly, so now, being a part of this organization, your duty is to protect and serve. This is what everybody that's a part of this organization is doing. They protecting and serve. They protecting the ones that's in here. They taking care of them, but you're serving too. You're doing some things that you don't want to do. With whether it's sexually, legally, illegally, crimes and all. You're doing anything. Because there's going to come a time that they're going to need somebody that's a part of this organization to keep somebody else's hands clean. And you may just have to be that one to keep somebody else's hand clean. Let's think about all of the things that has been said about Diddy for the years. Ain't it kind of funny? And I've been following the story a little bit, a lot, but not like every day, everything that come out. But ain't it kind of funny when you kind of think about it? Ever since Cassie got away, I'm going to put it like that. She got away. She got away, quote unquote, that just looked like that for right now. Ever since Cassie got away, it seemed like Diddy shit been getting stanker and stanker, right? It been seeming like that, right? They overnighted that money, them $30 million that he paid her. Overnighted that because they ain't need to go to court. Let's go on here and pay her this money. This that hush money. We just look at it like, oh, 30 million ain't nothing to him. Oh, 30 million is something. When somebody that's a part of this organization, Cassie, allegedly, done slipped away. with all this information. She know too much. So ever since then, Diddy been crumbling. Supposedly passing out. The dude that supposedly had R.I.P. Tupac done came up and said that he the one did it after all these years. Now you want to just come and say, that was forced. That man was forced into that. Telling you. After all these years. When you in something like this, let me tell you something. I ain't even gonna say that. The enemy will use you until he can't use you no more. And when he done, he gonna take you out of here. That's what happens. And that's what this really is. I know a lot of people, mind can't even go there. Don't even want to go there. A lot of people, they look at the situation for what it really is, but it's way deeper than just what he did. It's way deep. It's way deeper than that. Everything we do, we got to pay for it. And when you serve another God, when you idolize something other than God, when you is a chaser, a lover of money, do anything to get money, you will be used by the enemy. And when the enemy uses you enough and he's done with you, he's going to take you up out of here. He's going to take you up out of here. So, y'all know how to be talking about gatekeepers and all that stuff like that. I feel like when you in this organization, you got levels to who you are. And let's just say Diddy. And let's just say allegedly he done been in this thing for a long time. A long time. So you know when you in something for a long time, organizations, groups, and jobs and stuff like that, you begin to earn ranking in that organization, which is what they call seniority. You become leaders and all this, you know what I'm saying? You be the one that have to reel some people in and all that there. So he got some seniority. But let's just say that with the Cassie case, that done put too much heat on the organization. Because ain't nobody supposed to really know. Yeah, it's okay for people to suspect, but ain't nobody really supposed to know. Ain't nobody supposed to be going up in here finding out. Ain't nobody supposed to be getting away with this information. Ain't nobody supposed to be going to show this proof. Ain't nobody supposed to be finding out these tapes, these videos, all this stuff. Ain't nobody supposed to know nothing about that. But this is all the stuff that they finding out. So now, that's bad. That's bad for Diddy. So, they got to do something about it. They got to do something about it. Like I said, when the enemy uses you, he will use you enough until he's done with you. And when he's done with you, y'all know what's next, right? Y'all know what's next. So, I think that a big something gonna happen. A big something gonna happen. Let's just think about the R. Kelly case. Ain't it similar? Ain't it similar? The proof, the everything, the proof, the evidence, the kids, the girls, the tapes, the house, the parties. So let's just say when they done with you, it's either we gotta get this up off us, we gotta get this heat up off us. So it's either you finna go and do this time, or we got to RIP you. One or the other. Think of how many situations has happened unsuspectedly with the celebrities, the big ones, basketball players, well-known, very famous singers, very bigger than Beyonce and Jay-Z type singers. Right before this happened, or right when it began to happen, remember, Jay-Z ain't want to party, ain't invite him to a party. He trying to put some distance in between them, but why distance now when allegedly y'all always side by side? I'm just saying. So this is a case of you reap what you sow, and you ain't supposed to serve nobody but God. And God ain't gonna force you to serve him. And I know y'all don't want to hear about that, but this is the truth. But God ain't gonna force you to serve him. And and when he see what side you have chose, he's gonna wash his hands with you. He's gonna allow you to go out and do what you want to do. He's not gonna force you to come to him, because your situation is supposed to be bad enough to make you turn to him and be like, you know what, I can't do this without you. I need you. Being on this other side, ain't nothing good happening for me. So I need you. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna follow you. I'm going to let you take care of me. And when you don't, God don't have his hands in that mess. The enemy is just having his way with you. You too hard-headed, too dumb to see it, because you don't want to get to know God. And when y'all hear Orlando Brown talk, haven't y'all heard him say, I feel like he's one of the ones that was the unwilling, not the willing. He was one of the unwilling ones. I don't know how he ended up in this, but only thing I can think of is if it happened when he was a little boy, let's just say under 10 or under the age of 14. And if it happened to him before then, allegedly, I feel that it could have been because of, it got to be his parents. When you got a child that's famous, then you know they're going to be successful and they finna make it to the top. But you also have greedy parents that want the fame, they want the money, they want the houses, they want the cars, they idolize these celebrities and they want to be just like them. and they want it fast. They want it now. So they enter into this organization, and by entering into this organization, they are selling their babies, their children. They're just giving them to them, not knowing what they're doing. And let's just say if it didn't happen like that, and it happened around the age of 14, even Usher, Chris Brown, I wasn't gonna name any, but allegedly these ones. So let's just say with Orlando Brown, it didn't happen around the time. It happened around the age, let's just say 14, you know. And he did it on his own. He didn't know what he was getting himself into. Y'all remember hearing what Usher had said? Oh, it'd be a bunch of women. It'd be a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff that he has seen. You know what I'm saying? And he was a young boy when this was happening. Okay. So, same situation with Orlando Brown. And you hear Orlando Brown, the reason why I say I think he's one of the unwilling ones is because Orlando Brown, to me, Ben wanted out. That's why he was on them drugs. And Ben wanted out. He just couldn't get out. He know he couldn't get out. He knows that he can't get out. And that's why you hear him say that his mama is God and his daddy is Satan. Because he believed in the Lord. He do. I really believe that. I believe that he believes in the Lord, and he know that ain't no way out of this until he gone. And there has been a recent situation that happened with him that lets me know that Satan is probably done with him too. It's just only a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. But I ain't really even gonna speak on. But I'm gonna just say this. It got something to do with when he was on that show. When he was on that show that they just did. That recent show. With all the guys. There we go. When he was on that show. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably looking at me like, I don't know what she talking about. She don't know what she talking about. One thing about me, I don't look at stuff how everybody look at stuff. I don't look at stuff for, oh, this happened, let me take this situation. They said this or they said that, or do you think this or do, I look at stuff with a spiritual eye. Because everything that happens here on earth is either spiritual or not spiritual. Don't nothing happen any other way. It's either one way or the other. One side or the other. And we are people. We are born into a world of sin. And we are people that wants to have more and do more and look a certain type of way and be a certain type of way and live a certain type of way. And what side of the fence are you on, or this particular person on, that we talking about? We watching them do these certain things, and then when it comes back, oh, yeah, they did do that. How many videos is it really going to have to take? How many people is it really going to have to take to come out and say before you or before you realize, dang, they one line. Dang, I can't believe he did that. Because y'all don't try to look at the stuff for what it is. Y'all don't try to look at things with the spiritual eye. See, when you is a follower of Christ, And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I don't have to be, and no one's perfect. I got my flaws too, and God knows that. But He take me for who I am, and where I am in my life, and He's going to correct me along the way. He's going to correct me with conviction. He's going to correct me with conviction along the way. So you don't have to come to Him perfect. You go to Him as you are, and He will correct you with conviction. Anywho, we ain't gonna go into that part right now. But where was I at? Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So you looking at these people like, dang, I can't believe that. I can't believe they did this. I can't believe that. But like I was gonna say, when you're a follower of Christ, God gives you an eye to be able to see these things happening. These particular things happening that's not of Him. God give you that eye, and God wants you to have that eye. It's almost just like having, let's just use a situation. So y'all remember, like with the slaves and stuff like that, you had these ones that worked with the Underground Railroad. They knew the way. They escaped. They coming back, and they helping others to escape. It's almost like having the roadmap to avoid the enemy. That's what it's like, having a map to avoid the enemy, having the eye to be able to avoid the enemy, avoid the things that's happening in the world around you. You know what I'm saying? Be able to see the things that's happening in the world around you, because God wants you to have His eye on Him. And as long as you keep your focus, your eye on Him, you trust and believe in Him, God is going to lead and show you the way to be able to avoid everything that's happening in the world around us that's evil. Yes, we're going to have to deal with certain things, but that's only our test for our faith, our loyalty, our love to Him, and for His blessings. But that's it. That's all it is, our test. But that's why I say that this situation is way bigger than what, a lot of y'all is looking at. A lot of y'all don't want to believe it, but I believe it. I believe He did that. I believe He did it. I do. And I don't think it's because people just trying to get His money, or because He's wealthy, or none of that. I don't think it's none of that. I believe that money is the love of money is the root to all evil, and people that is in higher positions and rich and whatever, some of them, they do evil things with their money. And they do it long enough until it catches up with them. They do it long enough until the enemy is done with them. And when he's done, his only job is to steal, kill, and destroy. He steals your soul and your mind away from God. He's going to destroy you by having you doing certain things, your image and all of that. Ain't no coming back if you don't try to turn around before it's too late. And then he take you up out of here. And that's it. Whether he do if you do it to yourself, that's still the enemy that took you up out of here. That took you up out of here. So that's what's going on, y'all. And I hope that a lot of y'all open up y'all eyes and realize that this thing is way bigger than what you was thinking. And nothing good is finna come from this in a short run. I ain't even finna say in the long run. In the short run, baby. Somebody big in the short run is finna be. Yeah. R.I.P. R.I.P. Somebody big. In the short run. Watch and see what I tell you. And not too long after that, some more gonna be following right behind that somebody big. And if it ain't that, and if it ain't the one that we talking about right now, I guarantee you it's gonna be somebody close to him first. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Watch and see what I tell y'all. So, a lot of y'all need to think about that thing. Stop idolizing people. Stop putting more money before God, because how you view your money, or whatever you put your main focus to, that's where your heart gonna be. Is what I'm trying to say. That's where your heart gonna be. And if your heart ain't with God, where else do you think is it? I'm just saying. So, y'all leave a comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this video. And also leave a comment down below and let me know if y'all think I'm on point. Let me know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. I just had to, tell it for how I see it. It's my opinion. And I just had to tell it for how I see it. But until the next one, this your girl Tiana. Y'all be blessed. Y'all make sure y'all ring that doorbell. Hit the thumbs up, the like button is what I like to call it. And what I call the doorbell, the thumbs up, the like button. So dang, I said that backwards. I call the thumbs up, the like button, the doorbell. So y'all ring that doorbell for me. And don't forget to subscribe. But until the next one, I'm out of here. All right. Y'all better keep your eyes open. Be aware. And try to stay away from doing evil things. Peace out, y'all.